Phonemic awareness. The roadmap for this first CAP includes reminders of explicit instruction, the different types of letter sounds or phonemes, as well as how to best teach phonemic awareness skills to students at risk or with disabilities at any grade level K-12. All of these CAPs discuss reading instruction using explicit instructional methodology. Recall that explicit instruction is a direct teaching approach which uses scaffolds to guide students through the learning process using clear statements of purpose, clear explanations and modeling, and supported active practice with feedback until skills are mastered. The English language is made up of 41 to 44 phonemes, which are represented by a letter between slash marks. Phonemic awareness is the ability to hear these small units of sound in spoken language and be able to manipulate them. Children at risk in reading do not learn these skills naturally and need targeted intervention. It is very important to use correct sounds during phonics instruction. This is especially true if either the teacher or the student is not a native English speaker. The next slides will describe the types of letter sounds. There are voiced and unvoiced letter sounds. Voiced sounds are produced when the vocal cords are vibrating, such as in the sound B. Unvoiced letter sounds do not produce a vibration of the vocal cords, such as with the letter sound K. It is also helpful to understand the difference between stop sounds and continuous letter sounds. With stop sounds, air is completely blocked before it is expelled because the lips come together or the tongue touches the upper mouth. G is an example of such a sound. Continuous sounds are when the airflow does not stop as the sound is pronounced, such as with V or the V sound. It is very important with certain sounds to not add a schwa at the end of the sound. A schwa is an extra vowel sound that is accidentally inserted. This can happen with the letter sounds for B, K, D, G, H, J, P, and T. This is when a teacher says duh as opposed to d. This causes confusion for some children when learning to blend words. Phonemic awareness teaching activities may include rhyming, phoneme deletion, blending, sound isolation, segmentation, phoneme counting, deleting phonemes, and sound-to-word matching. The two essential evidence-based phonemic awareness skills are segmenting and blending. The following slides will describe how to explicitly teach these skills and the order in which they should be taught. Segmenting the first sound of a word. The most effective way to teach and practice segmenting is to have students listen to whole word and then identify the first sound in the word. For example, what is the first sound in cat? From segmenting first sound, move on to blending onset rhymes. The teacher gives the onset or the first sound, then the rest of the word, the rhyme, is provided by the student. For example, S-L. What word is this? And the students would reply, sell. Next comes segmenting onset rhyme. After hearing the teacher say the whole word, students say the onset and rhyme. Say the sounds in pit, p, it. After focus on onset rhyme, address blending individual sounds. After hearing the teacher slowly say the individual sounds in the word, students say the whole word. N, a, p. What word is that? And the students would respond, nap. Segmenting individual sounds. After hearing the teacher say the whole word, students say the individual sounds in the word. Say the sounds in leg. L, a, g should be the student response. One of the most effective ways to deliver beginning reading instruction is to use signaling. This helps get unison responses from both large and small groups of students, as well as when working with a student individually. Use the following steps to establish effective signaling for segmenting instruction. It is recommended you practice this process prior to working with students. Number 1. Focus the student's attention by holding up the palm of your hand toward the class, making sure that everyone is looking directly at you. 2. Begin instruction by turning the hand, holding up a closed fist with fingers toward your face. 3. Say the word and ask students to segment the word. 4. Signal by raising one finger at a time for each sound that is said. Extend the index finger as you say the first sound, extend the middle finger as you say the second sound, and extend the ring finger as you say the third sound. 5. When introducing segmenting for the first time, practice with students and model the signals as well as the expected answers. And 6. An alternate signal process would be to use a finger snap or hand clap for each sound.